Good evening once again. New York State wants to put thousands of asylum seekers to work, but they hit a roadblock.
Yeah, some entry-level positions have education or language requirements that are keeping these folks off the job.
Now a plan is forming to fix that, one that could transform the asylum seeker experience right here in Western New York.
We are talking about roughly 4,000 jobs across New York. The state describes them as hard to recruit positions in areas like food service, equipment repairs, and office assistance. Officials would tweak some of those requirements and offer training once the jobs are filled.
This comes on the heels of Governor Kathy Hochul's announcement to set aside $2 billion for asylum seekers services and support in this year's budget.
Now, we know there are a lot of opinions around this kind of story, and 7 News works to give each one an opportunity to make their voice heard.
And that's why tonight you're going to hear from an asylum seeker who moved into our region only a few weeks ago, the executive director at a local migrant services organization, and a Republican lawmaker who believes other people should get those jobs.
I left my country because there was a lot of violence. I was a part of a group that we were, defenders and advocates for human rights. And because of my work there, I received threats.
Jorge Ignacio has only lived in Buffalo for about a month. He is an asylum seeker starting a new life in the U.S.
And our best option there was to get out, and that's why we left Colombia.
With the help of Justice for Migrant Families in Buffalo, Jorge just got his work permit. He couldn't make it to the office, so he FaceTimed Executive Director Jennifer Connor to share the good news.
We all came really wanting to work and support our families. And now with this chance, I'll tell you, I feel more happy. I feel happier.
Yeah, I see the incredible sacrifices that people make for their families to have a better future.
Jorge will now start applying for jobs. According to a January 12th internal memo from the Department of Civil Service, Governor Kathy Hochul is looking to make getting state jobs easier for migrant workers like Jorge. The memo says, quote, state agencies have identified approximately 4,000 positions that can potentially be filled by these individuals and others. A spokesperson for Governor Hochul tells me, quote, this initiative, which has not yet been implemented, would offer temporary employment opportunities that are available for anybody who can legally work in the United States.
People who are here are capable and ready.
If this was implemented, it would lessen the amount of required job qualifications for temporary positions with the state, including food service aides, facility operations aides, and direct support aides. However, Erie County Republican Chairman Michael Crocker tells me if this was passed, it would be a major problem.
Why haven't these positions been made available to veterans or underemployed New York citizens? Getting the word out that we're going to be providing taxpayer-funded positions to these folks is going to make the problem go away. It's going to make it worse.
The memo states many of these positions are in hard-to-recruit entry-level titles. This initiative has not been put into effect. We're a voice for Erie County, Derek Hyde, 7 News.